Hello, hello. Whiskey Cactus here. Back with more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes Azure Gleam playthrough. Third stream of the week. This is not gonna be a regular thing, I promise. It's not. It can't be. I can't do it. I can't keep doing it. I do need to have an extra day of free time. But with vacation coming up, I realized after an episode, I can't remember which one it was, 5? 4? 4, I think it was 4. Part 4 went up on YouTube yesterday because I was doing it like as they came up, right? So like you know, it was 2 weeks ago that stream disappeared off of, or that it was 2 weeks ago that I did the stream, and then yesterday disappeared off of Twitch, so it went up on YouTube. That's what I usually do. But I realized instead of doing that, I should stagger them such that the 3 streams I did a couple weeks ago and the 3 streams I do this week should fill in for the week that I'm not going to be here, at least on the YouTube front. Is there anybody other than Shez who has supports with anybody other than Shez? I don't think so. I think it's just Shez. Alright, so we should do some Shez supports. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm going to stagger those releases. So there's not gonna be a stream going up on YouTube tomorrow, because that's the one that was there yesterday. But yeah, that way we fill in the gaps. So the week that I don't stream, there won't be a week on YouTube where there's no videos. Whatever. How much does it really matter? All right, let's get a couple Shez supports. I'm actually very interested in Shez and Flane and Shez and Sedith. Let's get those first. We also need to get Shez and Felix G support.
No, not under any circumstances.
It is not up for debate. This is for your own good, Flane.
I strongly disagree. Let Flane have a life.
Flane? Why the long face?
My brother has seen fit to forbid me from going out entirely.
Fuck that shit.
That doesn't sound unusual for him. But as long as he doesn't know, what's the harm, right?
A fair point, but my brother truly is concerned for my safety. Perhaps...
It does seem like the church has enemies all over the place these days. So, I don't know, I think I get where he's coming from.
As you know, my brother and I have lived in remote and secluded places for a very long time.
How long?
All we had was each other. Then we went to Garrick Mach, and suddenly we were surrounded by all these people. I had hoped to make many friends and listen to their countless tales of all the places I hadn't been. But before I got to really know the people at the Officers' Academy...
Everything went all topsy-turvy, and the academy had to shut down.
Do you remember when we went into town together to look at the latest fashions?
So that's interesting. So that was actually the first that Sedith and Flane were at the monastery, was the year that the pre-time skip starts in? Huh.
That was so much fun. I was looking forward to going shopping together again, but perhaps I should just let the whole thing go.
Oh, Flane.
Don't give up.
Don't give up so easily. We're just talking about a little outing here.
Even that would prove tremendously difficult for me. With the church thrown into such chaos, my brother is in a near constant state of agitation.
Maybe we should just give up the church.
Not trouble him further.
I mean, you guys too. Give it up.
Me as well.
You're very kind to your brother, Flane. Just remember, it won't always be like this.
You think so?
Absolutely. Wars can't last forever, right?
Heh.
When this war ends and peace returns to Fodlan, taking a shopping trip will be no big deal.
If that is so, then would you be willing to go into town with me again when that day comes?
Of course. I'd be happy to keep you company. Or were you keeping me company? I forgot.
With that to look forward to, it should be no trouble to summon a little patience. Although...
What is it?
I'm not sure my brother will permit me to go somewhere with a man, even when the war is over.
If you tried to hide it and he found out later, it would be...
Disastrous. That is correct. Are you ready for that?
No problem.
Looks like I'll have to be. After all, it's a little late to start worrying about that now.
That's it? Okay. That was a little underwhelming. Sedith. Let's get these guys done with.
Hey, Sedith. What are you staring off into space for?
Oh, it is you. I was just reflecting on the monastery.
Yeah, it's that way, isn't it? In the mountains?
Correct. So close, yet still beyond our reach.
Well, eventually we're gonna take it, apparently.
Can't say I ever learned much about it when I was there, but I know it's important to the church.
Yes. It serves as the headquarters of our order. Many saints have been laid to rest there as well. As a sacred ground, Garreg-Mach Monastery is irreplaceable. It is also a place that Flayn and I hold dear to our hearts.
So your sister feels that way too?
Due to our circumstances, Flayn and I traveled around Fodlan as nomads for a very long time. When we accepted the Archbishop's gracious invitation, I thought we had finally found our safe haven. That it would be taken from us so easily is almost too much to bear.
Well, that's all the more reason to take it back then. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen. Oh, I mean, while staying away from the Archbishop, of course.
You must forgive me for saying what I did back then. My position required I do so. I do not personally believe, however, that any evil resides within you.
I wouldn't be so quick to say that.
Whatever
We
the
still don't
true
know
nature
about
of your
Arvel.
power, I trust you wield it with a righteous heart.
Sure, I'll
So
say thank you.
finally trust me. I'm sure glad to hear that.
Indeed. I am truly grateful to have you as an ally. I know I have no right to say this after regarding you with such
You know, one
suspicion.
of the things I really like about Sedith
We need you. I pray you
is
will
that he's
continue to
very
lend us your
reasonable.
strength, not only for the church, but for the future of Fodlan itself.
It's perfectly reasonable to regard both Byleth and Shez with suspicion, but as soon as he has reason to trust us, he fully trusts it. Like, it doesn't,
Count on me.
you know, he's not just a dick for the sake of being a dick. And there's also some supports that Sedith has in Three Houses that are really interesting from a perspective of, like, you know, yeah, he's aligned with Rhea, but he's not on board with everything. Like, if you listen to his supports with Ingrid or Cyril,
What's wrong? Your footwork is even sloppier than usual.
You noticed that, huh? It's nothing. There's just been a lot on my mind lately is all. And I was kind of lost in thought when you lunged at me, so I couldn't really react too well.
Training isn't the time for idle contemplation. You're worthless as a sparring partner if you let your mind wander.
shut up.
Not to mention that you do the same thing in actual battles. Getting distracted when you're training is one thing. Do it out there, and the enemy will cut you down without hesitation. We've been through this before. If there's something on your mind, just come out with it already.
I don't even know what I'm telling him, so I guess we'll tell him, because I'd like to know.
I was just thinking you have a pretty good read on me now, too.
It was obvious something was wrong from the way you were fighting. And this is just payback for last time, so no complaining.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not.
If you say so. There's still something I don't understand, though. Where did you learn to fight like that? You clearly don't move like a knight, but I've never seen a mercenary use those techniques either.
I guess you could say I taught myself. I didn't really have one teacher who showed me everything. If anything, I just kind of picked stuff up as I moved from one band of mercs to the next.
That explains it. I was wondering why
Yeah,
your style
leads
was
to
so hard read.
unpredictability, which is to my advantage.
Both knights and mercenaries use a standard set of battle-tested tactics.
Give me 1 second.
A book they all play by. But you're not bound to any single convention. I suppose that's what I found strange.
Probably doesn't help that I don't have to draw my sword like everyone else. When I think about it like that, it might have been for the best that I taught myself instead of subscribing to a particular school of thought.
A unique style all your own.
And I'm back.
Fascinating. Teach me.
I'd be glad to. but I'm the only one who can use my sword. It won't be easy to replicate.
That's for me to decide. If nothing else, I can adapt your moves for my own purposes. The more styles I know, the better.
Sure.
If you say so. I don't
Sure,
know
we're
how
gonna
this
be
is
nice to
go.
everybody and be friends with
Do what I
everybody.
can. Oh, and you can teach me in exchange. The more styles, the better, right? You fight sorta like a knight, but also sorta not. I mean that in a good way, of course. I'm not sure how to put it. It's almost like you react to the situation as it plays out. So, yeah, if we can combine our two styles somehow, I bet we'll both end up stronger for it.
Maybe so.
Alright, so that was the B support. So we still have the A support, which we can just do. I'm not gonna do it right now, but let's finish off, I guess. Let's do Ingrid just because I like the symmetry. And then we'll move on and do other things and come back to the Shez ones. I'm just gonna sprinkle in
Hey, Ingrid.
throughout.
Not too often I see you wandering in town like this.
I don't want to spend too much time just doing
Oh,
straight supports.
I was just out for a walk. What about you? Are you here to do some shopping?
Yeah, did you ask me to pick up some ingredients for dinner?
Well, if it is food shopping you're after, then your best bet would be the boulevard past the river.
What are you so flustered for? You're not hiding something, are you?
She's stealing?
What, me? No, not at all.
Doing some shoplifting?
Nothing really.
Little
I'm
5-finger
just
discount?
surprised how much you can find here.
It's a far cry from the struggling little towns dotting the rest of the kingdom, that's for sure.
Yes. Galatea is one of the regions that's found itself facing particularly hard times lately. A beautiful town like this, filled with happy people, hardly feels like it's part of the same kingdom as the blighted, barren lands I call home. A street lined end to end with blacksmiths is an especially magnificent sight. Not to mention all the wonderful smells wafting from the food stalls.
You know what's interesting? Like, the kingdom... It's funny because the kingdom, like, seems to get attacked by everybody. Right? Like, they don't... I mean, with Shreng, it seems like they're kind of equally aggressors. They go after... There's been mention, I think Sylvain mentioned, like, our invasion of Shreng. It's like, why the fuck are you invading Shreng? There's no reason to invade Shreng. But, like, it seems like they get invaded by everybody else. And you think about that. You think about, like, they don't have time because they're constantly getting invaded. They don't have time to, like, do anything else other than defend themselves. Which would explain why half their region is so barren and unfertile. Right? Because they don't have the resources to put into that because they're too busy trying not to get slaughtered. Which is interesting. And I wonder how the church factors into that.
Sorry, I lost myself for a moment there. In any case, it's great to see just how prosperous this town has become.
Like, if people would just leave them the fuck alone and stop, attacking them, maybe they could put resources towards actually, like, things like agriculture.
Don't worry, I get where you're coming from. Seems like there's barely any crime here either.
I suppose I have much to learn from this town, as the future Count Galatea.
Hey, speaking of, have you figured out what you want to do yet?
Not at the moment, no. In fact, part of the reason I came into town today was to do some further searching. It's my dream in life to stand as a knight by His Majesty's side, just as my late fiancé was.
And I think I mentioned this earlier, but, like, it's not lost on me that the Empire declared war on the kingdom because they took in refugees and fought back against invasion. That was something that was seen by the Empire as an act of war. Which is nutty. It's absolutely nutty, right? And like I understand Rhea, right? I understand that. Put Rhea aside for a minute. What the fuck kind of justification is that? If your beef is with Rhea, then you make a deal for the extradition of Rhea. You could even say, like, hey, we have all this fucking food and shit. We'll trade you in exchange for you just give up Rhea, and that's it. But, as we learned last time, it doesn't seem like it's even about Rhea. It's not even about the church. It's a I can't imagine it's anything other than personal. But I don't know. It's very weird. It's very, very weird.
If I do not become a knight like he was, there must be a way I can protect His Majesty in a similar fashion. Perhaps I could teach the people of my house the ways of farming and travel the kingdom cultivating land for those who need it most.
I hate to keep interrupting Ingrid, but like the other side of it though is that in at least in Three Houses, because I don't know, I mean I'm assuming it's the same here, but we haven't heard about it. But the assumption that the assumption is that the reason that Edelgard is so bent on we gotta go full blood, conquer everybody, kill whoever we need to kill, take over everything, get rid of the church, and do it as quick as possible, because she knows she's on a timer, right? Because of the blood experiments. It's the same thing as Lysithea. So maybe, I mean, I guess that has to be the same thing here, right? I guess she is assuming that that diplomacy would take too long. That is the only possible justification I can think of. Because otherwise, and I certainly hope that that's what the justification is, if it's revealed at all, because otherwise it really makes her look fucking horrible. And without that justification, it just does, it feels like you can't possibly be the good guys on the Empire side. Because it's just a war of aggression. That's literally all it is.
That's certainly one way to protect the king.
So the framing matters so much. And ask if I can pitch in.
That's how it's gonna be. Maybe I could pitch in once you finally take the title of Count Galatea.
We help people.
I could be your personal mercenary, just like Tobias was for your grandma.
You do realize how much work that would be, don't you?
Is that the same grandma that Sylvain hit
My
on?
grandmother gave those mercenaries every task under the sun, and then some.
I hope it is.
I can handle anything you throw at me, no problem. Even if you ask me to fetch you meat skewers every day to save you a trip into town.
What? I would never. Still,
Easy,
thank you
Shez.
for the offer. I will hold you to it.
Probably gonna have to fist fight Felix. Alright. That's good for now. So we're gonna do some more war map. How am I with, like, meals? How do I see that? I'm gonna see if there's any other meals that make sense to cook, or have I gotten, like, all of the buffs? I only have a couple buffs, so I could cook more meals, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do more war map in the meantime. So let's do war map. I'm gonna try to finish the war map, and I want to get both paralogs done. That is the goal for this stream.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do the chapter mission, but because there's still 4 of these and 2 paralogs to do. So this is level 34. You cannot use Awakening or Warrior Specials. That's not that big a deal. That doesn't really hurt me in terms of, like, I don't use Awakening anyway, and Warrior Specials I do use, but I can get by without them. Gain control of all the strongholds. Alright. So we do have... Oh, it's timed. We do have reason to bring flyers. So we have Dedu and Annette both as flyers. So Raph is really good here. What do we have? We have tomes. Yeah, we definitely want to bring Raph. Raph is going to be brought all the time, I think. We got archers. So Flane. And we've got gauntlets. So Ignatz. Hey. Hey. How about it? I'm going to bring Annette also. Bring Annette also. Although she doesn't like the archers, but that's okay. She can actually team up with Ignatz. We can try to work on their supports. That'd be super cool. Actually, you guys should swap. I like it. Let's convoy it up. Knowledge gem we don't need anymore because you have mastered your class, my dude. I guess you could take a charm ring. I don't know. Is that worth taking? Sure. Killer tome, Caduceus staff always. And then, was the Caduceus staff actually good for... Yeah, this isn't really that good for you. Increases recovery effects. I don't have her doing recovery. So it actually, I think, makes more sense for you to bring, like, the Talisman Shield or the Steel Shield. Go with that, yeah. And then Annette has the Iron Shield. I feel like you probably have something you could bring that's better also. Actually, you know what? You could take the fucking Knowledge Gem. Finish off Wyvern Rider. Oh, you already did finish off Wyvern Rider. Duh. Alright, never mind. I'm smart. I guess you could take a better shield. Take the Talisman Shield. Alright, cool. Let's fight. Let's fight. Alright, for this, oh, we can't do warrior specials. We can, I mean, there's still value to having an adjutant.
We can do it together.
I
will give it my
but
all.
like,
I shall do my part.
it's not as important. Ignatz, you can go for this guy. Alright. Oops.
I'm prepared to see this.
Alright, yeah, let me take Ignatz. I'll wait for Annette to come join up.
I can't let fear
I'm
hold
very
me back.
curious what their supports are going to be about.
I shall do my
Like,
very
they're not
best.
anybody I would think would have supports. Not that they have to be about, like, anything in particular, right? But there's usually a commonality between the two characters that is shared. And part of the support chain.
We shall attack together.
I can't really think, unless it's, I mean, what does Annette have in common with Ignatz? I mean, they're both, like, cinnamon rolls, but that's kind of it. Like, I figured it definitely makes sense for him to have support with, or for Annette to have support with Lawrence. That was not surprising. I kind of expected that. Because they have the School of Sorcery in common. And I also kind of hope, and I'm optimistic that they do. Actually, I think it's confirmed that I think I've confirmed that they do. Annette and Constance, I think, have supports. For the same reason, because the School of Sorcery makes sense, and also Constance and Mercedes know each other. It was always weird to me that they didn't have support in Three Houses. Because they even name drop the Mercedes Annette, or the Mercedes Constance support even name drops Annette. And I guess because of this DLC, they just didn't have a lot of options for, you know, we can't have 30 supports per character. That would be too much. But what are we doing over here? This was conquered already, so let me actually, Flame, I need you to, because this is kind of iffy.
We can overcome any hardship, including
But yeah, I kind of wondered if maybe she'd have support with Dorothea or something, but no. Is Raph over there, or is this probably? Oh yeah, Raph can get over here. Good. Also, I think Ignatz and Net, I think you gotta swap it up. Unassign. Annette needs to, are you doing it? Yeah, okay. Annette, you need to go over there
1000%.
and work on this also.
Leave everything to me.
There's a whole lot going on over here. Flame's got a lot on her plate. Here we go. Still a bunch. Still a bunch over here.
That went great.
They are relying on me.
All right, you keep working on this,
Shall do
Flame.
my part.
Give me this.
Let me at him.
It is notably like I really do want to use a warrior special to deal with this big crowd. Warlock is in trouble. Warlock's fine. He use dust again. Let me also heal. There we go. Got almost all of them in the at the same time. Very good. Warlock is nearly routed. Is there more people over here? Like, I think, didn't I think we're good.
1000%.
Alright, you go over there and join back up with Ignatz.
We can do it together.
You go over here, start dealing with these guys.
To see this through.
Give me Raph. I feel like this should be finished. Yeah.
We have your back.
Alright, so we're good over here. Where's Flame? She's still working on this.
Oh, my turn. I'll use this.
Oh, they're gonna come as helpers now. Alright, we do have to like get a move on. Gotta get a move on. But yeah, there's definitely some interesting support pairings in this game that are... Some of them are, like, very obvious. Like, Yuri and Ash, who didn't have any supports in Three Houses. It was very weird to me that they didn't. Again, same kind of deal. It's like, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense, because how many supports can you really, truly have for these new characters? It's gonna be tough to, like, add all this extra stuff to the game. Right, like that. We know that that's, like, budget and stuff. That makes sense. But, like, those were two that felt like they should have had supports. Ingrid and Marianne having supports. That feels like it makes sense, too, right? Because those are characters who also feel like they have a lot in common.
Area successfully captured.
It's not, oh my god, guys, come on. Really?
Here I go.
We need some help and fast.
Alright, so give me Raph.
All right, here I go.
I'm trying here, man. I'm really trying.
Shall we begin our attack? Shall we begin our attack?
Ignatz is in trouble. No, he's fucking not. He's fine.
Looks like that's it for us.
You here? I'm just glad I could be of service.
Alright. Last one. Last one. There we go. Alright. Give me these guys.
Would be lost if I were to die here.
Where's the stronghold captain? That's who I need to take out.
Looks like that's it for us.
Aided the sniper, sure did. We still have time, it's fine. We're not gonna run out of time yet. But you know. Main mission succeeded. Enemy commander sniper, good. Where's the enemy commander sniper? Where are you at? Over here. All hands on deck, except for the monster that's gonna show up, right?
We can ill afford
Alright, I feel like Annette's probably not the right person to take on a sniper, but I think we should be okay.
Now we have the advantage. I'll be your backup.
Annette is fighting at a disadvantage, she sure is. I think she'll be fine though, because we have a battalion that's deliberately there to prevent massive damage from archers. Alright, Flame's over here too? Alright, give me Flame.
Are you prepared?
Big damage, big damage. Big damage. Box in the corner. Big ass damage. There we go. And there we have it.
I'm glad we managed to pull through.
But yeah, so there's pairings that make sense. And then there's pairings that are very interesting and odd for supports, like Ignatz and Sylvain.
I've got the
Among others. Oh, we got some killing edges. That's cool. We got a magic staff. That's also cool. Increases might for magical attacks. I wonder if that also, if like dust counts as a magic attack. I don't know. Alright, well, we've taken another area. That's good. We got training points back. Go ahead. Get a secret book or a speedwing. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta go secret book. Master Seals, awesome. I gotta get some master classes.
Hey, you.
Anyone good at archery? With Dex 22 or higher. Alright, well, you're decent. I feel like... Okay, that's pretty good, too. 34. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I figure Ash is probably gonna be... I mean, Ignatz might also be really good with Dex. What's Ignatz's Dex? 44. I think Ash is still higher. Yeah. Got a magic bow plus 8. I don't know who's gonna use that. I don't know who's gonna use that, but I think we'll find somebody to use a magic bow. Alright, we got support conversations. Let's do Shez and Sylvain and Mercedes. Let's do those two. Just get them done.
Today's training was rough. Guess I need to start working even harder if I want to keep up.
You know, it's amazing just how into all this you are. But I do feel kind of bad for you.
Why? It's my own fault for not being up to snuff. Just you watch, Sylvain. I'm gonna stand head and shoulders above everyone else in the next battle.
Hell yeah.
That's not what I mean. I feel bad that we roped you into this war.
Well,
the only reason any of us
I'd have been roped into it no matter what, if we're being honest.
Destroyed. If we fail, we'll lose everything. Our houses, our families, the places we grew up.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you don't have that kind of personal stake in this thing. You can live wherever the wind takes you.
True. I am a bit of a nomad.
Isn't there anywhere you call home, though?
Well, sorta. I grew up in a remote village off in the mountains, so that's probably the closest thing. But it's hard to really say for sure. Honestly, I doubt I'll ever understand what it means to have a home like all of you do.
So what? Are you just in this for the money, then?
Yeah.
If I'm getting paid for a job, then I'll do whatever it takes to see it through to the end. And of course, I want to keep my friends safe too.
A very you answer if I've ever heard one. Not that that's a bad thing.
Really, I think this is the closest thing to a home I've ever had. Because I've got all of you here.
Are you sure? This place doesn't make for quality living, trust me. I mean, it's cold, it's desolate, and there's nowhere to go to have any fun. Plus, we've constantly got enemies like Srang soldiers coming at us from every angle.
Well, I can't deny that. But it's still important to you anyway, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And it's our job to make it a place where everyone can live in peace.
Right. Who knows what'll happen after the war, but for now, I'm with you guys every step of the way.
I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, and about those plans for the fire orb I showed you?
Yeah?
Would you mind helping me with a little experiment later? The thing hardly had any punch to it when I tested it.
Sure. Sounds like it's a long way off still, huh?
Hey, I'm trying here. I even got in touch with the School of Sorcery to see if they could help.
No rush, Sylvain. I'm sure you'll finish it one of these days. I've spent enough time with you to know. You can do anything when you put your mind to it.
Alright. Let's get Shez and Mercedes, and then we'll continue on.
Today's training was a total mess. My feet are killing me.
We need to stay in peak shape, though. You never know when we might get tossed into a battle.
True. We've got to be ready for anything.
Mercedes? You daydreaming again? I've gotta say, you've been acting all kinds of weird lately.
Rude.
I feel perfectly fine, I assure you.
That's so rude and unnecessary. What the hell, man?
Back when we had that tea party, you looked so, I don't know, Sad.
I suppose I can't hide anything from you. Things like tea parties with dear friends, or seeing the trainees work so hard to improve. It reminds me of how things were before the war.
Yeah.
If just for a moment.
You mean back at the academy?
Yes. And before that, when I lived with my mother and my little brother. It also reminds me of the time I spent studying with friends at the School of Sorcery in the capital. Things may not have been easy then, but I would give anything to return to those days.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen you get this sentimental about something.
The feeling surprises even me. All my years, I've gone wherever the current of life chose to sweep me. In truth, I used to think nothing ever went precisely how I wanted it to. But looking back now, I realize just how joyous all those moments really were. And yes, I'm aware it isn't good to dwell so heavily on the past, but I can't seem to help myself.
Reassure her. Why would I?
Totally fine.
Come
There's
on,
nothing
man.
wrong with getting sentimental. Nobody's gonna judge you for reliving one or two good memories every now and then.
Thank you, truly. You're such a kind person.
Still, you shouldn't keep all your emotions bottled up like that. We might not go back to the peace of the old days anytime soon, but we can still have tea parties. I'm always here to listen if you ever need to get something off your chest, Mercedes.
You mean that? I'm so glad to hear it. In that case, why don't we have one right now?
Sure, I don't mind. But why now?
Because I used the money I'd been saving up to buy some more ingredients. Remember how we were talking about all those different kinds of delicious fruit desserts before? Well, I went ahead and whipped some up.
I could never turn
Nice.
down an invitation like that. Can't wait to see what you
Sounds
came
yummy.
up with.
Is it? Is it? Alright, well. Okay. Still got a few more, but that's alright. We'll get to them.
Supplies are the
Alright, collect
lifeblood of
supplies.
an army.
Good shit.
Everything
Alright.
has its use.
So we've got a lot of points. A lot of points to spend. Kind of want to do a little bit of training. Do a little bit of training.
Work you into shape.
We can also acquire classes, which is good. So let's get, Annette, I know, has mastered Wyvern Rider, so we can get her up onto Wyvern Lord, which is very good. I want that for her very much. Hell yeah. A-level axes, A-level authority. Take a swing at it, because she's got an axe. It's funny. Alright. Who else? Ash, you ready to mount up? Yeah, you are. You're gonna be on a horse. I guess that's good for you. I guess I'm good with that. Let's do it. Not bad.
Will this make me
Sure will. Alright, what else? Who else is, you've mastered? Yeah, you can go up to Asura, whatever that is. Hey, that's worth doing for sure. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Another two.
Alright, Dimitri, what are you working on? You're done this, so you can actually go to Great Lord. Which I think that probably makes a decent amount of sense. Get you mastering that, and then we can probably put you back on a horse maybe at some point, I don't know. Let's see, who else do we want to... Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure this out some other time. I'm not too worried about it right now. To do... Yeah, Ingrid. Yeah, let's get Ingrid on a... Probably gonna... that's the way where I'm gonna go with her for sure. Anybody else I'm like really heavily using? Flane. Flane, we can make a Grammary. Oh my god, look at Flane. Look at Flane being all Grammary. And then, we have one more. I guess to do makes the most sense. Or Ingrid. I think, well, let's go with Ingrid. Let's make her a Falcon Knight. That's all my Master Seals for now.
Will this help me grow?
Okay, but with training, I don't want to necessarily use them. So, Annette, I don't want Wyvern Lord. I want Pegasus Knight. Ignatz is still working on Sniper, so that's fine. You guys are still good. To do, you can try to master something else. Although I don't know what the fuck what. I guess work on this. Work on Soldier. Why not? You guys are good. I guess everybody's good. Yeah, let's begin training. Let's do a training or two.
Iron strengthens iron.
Good shit. I already mastered Soldier. All right.
No.
Not that I think it's
All right. Marianne also mastered whatever she was working on. So let's acquire a class for Marianne. I kind of want to use Marianne, but not like a ton. I definitely want to play her as a sword for sure, and we'll have her go this route. Look at Marianne. I don't know if we're gonna get Blutgang, but I know we already have 11 swords, so that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. To do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with to do? I guess we could just put him up into. Oh, we don't have any Master Seals. All right, so I guess then that we should have you go into. I guess learn Fortress Knight. Learn Fortress Knight crap. I don't want you becoming that class though.
My duty.
And then for training, we'll just go ahead and swap you over to that so you can get some experience in that class. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and do training again.
I learned a lot. Thank
Nice.
you. I'll be able to help even more now.
Table turner. I don't know what that is. Sounds intriguing. Do we have any new support conversations that aren't Shez? We have Raphael. Raphael and Felix have their C support. Awesome.
Go ahead.
Oh boy! But wait, if I eat that, what are you gonna eat?
I'll buy something from one of the merchants outside.
Oh, you guys have to learn to share.
But that costs money! This is my second helping. Or maybe third. I can't remember. Anyway, if anyone's gonna be paying for extra food, it should be me.
In that case, I'll take you up on... Wait, was that thunder?
Nope. Just my stomach. Sorry to scare ya. I tell ya, I can't wait for this war to be over so I can eat as much as I want.
Look, skipping a full portion won't kill me. Why don't you take half?
Wow! You mean it?
Meat buddy.
Thanks a bunch, meat buddy.
Meat buddy? Wait, is that me?
Yeah, you love it as much as I do. So that makes us...
Okay.
Whatever you say.
Hey, I've got an idea. If there isn't enough to go around, we should go hunting. That way everyone can have their fill.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I know! Come
Yeah,
on,
I know.
we'll hit up the nearby forest. Petra says there's a ton of game there.
Just so happens I have some free time on my hands. So let me finish my lunch and I'll be ready.
Look at them being friends. Sorry, meat buddies.
Unstoppable!
Wait, you forgot your food! He really is something.
Alright, well that's that. Cool, okay. So we've got Raphael and Ash also. Raphael and Petra, those are entertaining. Those are entertaining. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the ones that I know I've seen before. How is Annette doing with Ignatz? Almost got C support. Also almost has C support with Lawrence. That's good. It's good progress. Sylvain and... Who's Sylvain working on? Still Ingrid probably, right? Or oh, Yuri. Alright, that's not bad. Dimitri and Bernadetta, are you guys fucking done yet? Dudu and Catherine, how are you guys coming along? Okay, not bad. Alright, I'm gonna, fuck it. Let's do another training.
Time to work you into shape.
Let's do another training, can't hurt. Who does Annette have support with? Wait, what?
Training, you'll be
Does that mean she has a conversation with somebody? No. Weird. I don't know what that means. Can I see what that means?
Between victory and defeat.
Oh, I can turn... Oh, interesting. Camera focus. So if I do that, then it'll guarantee that those are the ones that I see, right? Huh. That's interesting.
We make an amazing team.
Okay.
Getting strong.
You got Death Blow.
This is
Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Although we did get Annette and Ignatz.
Am I actually a good knight? I feel like I'm hindering more than helping most of the time.
What's wrong, Ignatz? You look sad.
Oh, hey Annette. Sorry to make you worry. I was just pondering some things. You don't need to worry about... Huh. Say, you're Gustav's daughter, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes? Why exactly?
Well, Gustav is said to be one of the finest knights in all of Fargus. So, listen, do you have a minute to talk?
Of course. What's on your mind?
I've been thinking about something recently. I don't know if I'm any use as a knight.
What? Come on, Ignatz. You help us out plenty. Everyone relies on you.
Do you, though? I mean, I'm a knight, but I don't have any particular skill where I'm outstanding. That's, why I was hoping I could learn a thing or two from stories about your father. Gustav is a legendary knight who served generations of Fargus kings, after all.
In order to be able to tell you stories about my father, he would have had to be around.
Okay, this is making me blush, and I'm not even the subject of the flattery. But hey, I'm happy to tell you what I know.
Oh, thank you. In that case, let me dive right in. So, what sort of training does he normally do?
He doesn't go a day without training with both the sword and spear. And I'm serious, I don't think he's taken a day off in decades.
That sounds healthy.
Interesting. So, he must have been made a royal knight in recognition for all his hard work, right?
I'm not sure if it's from hard work exactly. Okay, so this might just be one of my uncle's jokes, but my father started working as a soldier at the royal castle when he was even younger than we are now. And 40 or so years ago, apparently he saw the previous king, who was just a kid at the time, fall off one of the ramparts. So he threw his spear and pinned the young king's clothes to the wall, which saved his life. Anyway, that's apparently what got him promoted.
Yikes.
That's, well, it's so specific that I can't entirely dismiss it as a joke.
After that, my father changed his training regimen to include spearing falling leaves onto tree trunks. Hundreds of them, every day, I'm told.
He does all that just for training? I don't think I could pin one leaf, not to mention hundreds. Sorry, Annette. I think I've set my sights too high.
Oh, we're not gonna let that shit stand. No way, man. We gotta build your confidence up, buddy. Alright, I think we're good. For now, let's go back to the war map. Let's go back to the map of war. I should set up, like, abilities and stuff. That feels like off-screen things. I don't know, man. That feels like not entertaining to watch. What do we got here? Take the stronghold. We got a Master Seal. Imperial forces and bandits are fighting over a stronghold. Alright. Let's go grab this one. Alright. Defeat the assassin and other enemies. We gotta protect the warrior. Alright, so who is here? Who do we have? We have lances. Flying lances, specifically. We have swords. Swords. Axes. And swords. Okay, lances, swords, and axes. Lances. Swords. Swords, axes. Lances. Okay, yeah, so it's just that weapon triangle. So I think I want Annette. I want Ignatz. I want... Raph doesn't really work here. Shez would be good. I think Petra. I think I'd rather have Petra. Because, well, there's very few people for Petra to deal with. But we need a lance. So Dimitri could be pretty good here, or Ingrid. I kind of like the idea of Ingrid being able to fly. There's no archers, so yeah, let's do that. I like this team. This team feels good. Petra's got a steel sword. Do I really not have anything better than a Killing Edge 10? Yeah, excuse me, Marianne, sorry. I know I said you could have that one, but, like... Killer bow +5. I don't have any better bows. I know I have a magic bow, but, like, that's not gonna be good for him, because... Yeah, let's stick with the killer bow. That's fine. And then Silver Lance. Do I not have a better lance? I mean, Silver Lance is pretty fucking good. All things considered. Yeah. And Lewin isn't great yet. We eventually you don't need this. Eventually we will have what we need to make Lewin really good. Same with Crusher. And Aravar. And whatever other ones we have.
Let us go.
I think we should have Thunderbrand now too. Alright, so Petra, you head on over here, deal with this armor knight. Ingrid, you can start working on this. Ignatz, you can start working on this. Annette, you're gonna have to fly. Start working on that. Give me Ignatz.
Keep your eyes on me. Just you watch.
We can win this.
Spy the thieves fighting the Imperial Army. I'm aware. I'm aware of the thieves. I'm gonna do big damage. Big damage, big numbers. Gotta get lots of enemies. Alright, good shit. You go in there. Give me Ingrid. Yeah, I like flying. Flying always feels good. I really do want to try to get Annette. Already seized it. Did she? I know she didn't. Okay. I do really want to try to get the S rank on this because I want the Master Seal. Work your way up this way. Okay, Petra. Bunches of dudes around. Yeah, we're almost at 200 already. That's very good. I'm curious if, like, hard mode. Does hard mode, like, up the requirements for
I think this will go well.
I guess you can start working on whatever Annette's working on. Does hard mode up the requirements for getting S ranks? Alright, Annette has seized. Alright, well you can go ahead and take this guy while you're there. Alright, we can do... We can do this. That wasn't worth a lot, but we kill who? What did we kill? This thief. Thief is taken out, so that's good. All right, you guys can kind of figure this shit out.
Sky Spirit, begin the operation. Our orders are
Where's Ignatz? Oh, Ignatz is kind of getting swarmed. Annette, give me a net.
It's a net time.
It is a net time. It's absolutely a net time. It's always fucking a net time. Come on now. Alright, so you go down here and help Ignatz.
Leave everything to me.
Give me Ignatz. He's got a bunch of dudes to take out. Messenger appeared. Petra, get on it.
Begin.
Actually, no, Ingrid, you gotta get on it.
Begin the operation. Let's see if this plan works.
Damn it.
You have to take things from here.
Alright, we defeated the assassin. That's good. What's going on over here? Is there, so many dudes. Jesus. Alright, hold on. We need to heal. Let me get Annette as an adjutant. And let's do combo attack. Could have been handled a little bit better, I think. Kind of got stuck up in a wall, but that's alright. Unassigned adjutant. You go here. And also unassigned adjutant. Give me Petra. I need to take out this fucking armor knight. General, Garrett General. That's fine.
We can ill afford defeat here.
Advancing on the warrior. Alright, well we don't really want that to happen. So give me Ingrid. There's so much going on right now.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Defeat the enemy and claim victory. I suppose we could do that.
Our orders are clear.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Guess give me a net.
We press onward.
A feat of much impressiveness.
Shit, yeah.
End like this.
I'll give it a
Alright, that was really good.
to me.
Just 1 foot in front of the other.
Wow, that was great.
Okay.
We did it! We did!
There we go. Good shit. You leveled up. That's excellent. Go over here and help out Annette. Not too worried about it, because we have Petra over here working on closing this out. Didn't close it out. That's okay. Yeah, we know what they say about playing with fire. We've heard it. We've heard it.
You set a fine example.
And that's in trouble. No, she's not. She's fine. And that's fine. And that's fine. Alright, where's... There we go. Big damage. Still not a fucking... It's not done yet.
This victory is for Bridget.
Keep that momentum rolling.
Wounds are severe. I have to
Come on, come on, come on. Break the shield, break the shield. There we go. Alright.
Our fight is for a cause of nobleness.
Sure. If that helps you sleep at night, sure. Got the Master Seal. Good job, Iggy.
I've got that.
Got a blessed bow plus 7. I'll take it. Annette and Petra got C support. Means nothing, but okay. Take it. Alright. Dorothea wants to go on an expedition, huh? Sorry, Dorothea.
Okay.
Umbral Steel, absolutely. I got some money. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so we have supports. Same old, same old. Let's get Shez and Felix.
He's making a run for it, Felix. Don't let him get away.
Not a chance. He's mine.
Who?
Nice work out there. It's a real confidence boost knowing you have my back.
I could say the same for you. Now that I know your style better, I have less trouble predicting your movements.
Glad to hear it. Guess you must have a pretty good read on me by now, huh?
On your sword, perhaps.
There you go again. You know, I've gotten a good grasp on the way you think. It's like you decide on a role for yourself, then do whatever you can to see it through. Of course, the role changes depending on the situation and who's fighting beside you. Sometimes you attack, sometimes you defend. It's incredible just how versatile you are.
No need for compliments. That's simply how I was taught to be.
Really? By who?
My father. He may prefer a spear or magic, but he's more than capable with a sword in his hands too.
Right. Makes sense it'd be Rodrigue. His weapon of choice might be different, but he adapts himself to the flow of battle just as well as you do. Probably better, actually.
The style didn't start with him, though. It's something the leaders of our house have passed down throughout the ages. House Fraldarius has been the king's lance and shield for generations. Ever since the time of Kyphon, sworn friend of the great King Lugh. At times, we've been sent to defeat the crown's enemies. At others, we've held back to defend the throne. I admit the style has its uses, idiotic history of blind faith aside.
Huh. So that's why you fight the way you do. You're indispensable, Felix. Not just to Dimitri, but to everyone else too.
I suppose if I'm a lance and shield, you would be like some kind of projectile. An arrow or a stone.
Oh, a missile. Sure.
You're saying I'm good at taking the enemy by surprise, right? You sure could learn to be more direct with your compliments, you know?
You can interpret it that way if you want. In any case, you're just as important to this army as I am. Between that sword of yours and the way you can shapeshift, nobody ever knows what you'll do next. Some might say
I don't think I've shapeshifted like once.
But I think they provide the perfect element of surprise.
I'm telling you, I just don't use Awakening.
Glad to hear you say so.
There's one fault I can't get past, though. You can never stay focused during battle. It's almost like you're talking to someone while you fight. Someone in your head that... Hey, what's with the smile?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I'm just really happy we've gotten to know each other so well. Only a true friend would be that open with their criticism. Thanks, Felix.
Say what you will. That's the last piece of advice I'm ever giving you.
He wasn't
Bye,
really
dude.
bad. Was he? It's so hard to tell sometimes.
I don't know, man. I'm just not a Felix fan. It's just not my thing.
It's been a while since we sent that letter, but we still haven't received a response.
Yeah, we know the village chief got it, though. And we know he read it. The soldier who delivered it confirmed as much.
But he never wrote back. I wonder why.
Hard to say. Maybe he just doesn't want to get involved, or maybe he doesn't remember us. Part of me almost wonders if my mom didn't make him promise not to tell me anything. Not that I have any proof she'd do that.
Yeah, I'll brush it off.
It's fine, honestly. If he's not gonna respond, then it's probably just a dead end.
And you're okay leaving it be?
I mean, yeah, I want to know more about my mom, but it's not the end of the world if I can't. You had to give up learning about your parents too, right?
I did, but...
No matter what kind of past my mom had, she'll always be my mom. And I'll always be me. I know that she put every bit of herself into raising me. and that's what matters. There's nothing more important than that in my book.
You're right. Whatever your parents did before they had you, and wherever they are now, they'll always be your parents.
Glad you understand. And hey, not knowing the truth lets me make up all sorts of stories about her in my head.
Oh, you mean like imagining she was actually a high-ranking noble, forced into obscurity?
Not a bad idea, but not totally original either. I was thinking more along the lines of a legendary knight, known throughout every inch of Fodlan. Or maybe a mysterious adventurer who came from somewhere far beyond its borders.
That would be incredible if it were true. And it would certainly explain why she was so knowledgeable. Still, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the end.
It's all good, Ash. Without you, I never would have spent all this time thinking about my mom and who she really was. So even though we came up empty-handed, I'd say the journey itself was entirely worth it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should probably get going. Just remembered I've got a huge to-do list and not nearly enough time to do it. See ya.
Huh? I could have sworn I saw the commander here a moment ago.
Oh, you just missed them. I can take a message if you want, though.
In that case, please deliver this.
Oh? The letter. Oh, and that's just how it ends. Ah, yeah. I don't know if I got the A support with Ash in Golden Wildfire. I can't remember if I got that far because he was a recruit. So, I don't think I did. All right, so we can expand a facility, which is very good. Definitely want to do that.
Everything has its use.
Expand facility. What can we do? We can do blacksmith. Good. Oh, hell yeah. All right, here we go. Excellent. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. We can unleash the effects of Heroes Relics. Bro. Bro, you have no idea. You have no idea what I just unlocked. Alright. I will show you what I've just unlocked. Unleash effects. Alright, ready? For 10 Umbral Steel, which we don't have a ton of, but for 10 Umbral Steel, we can upgrade the might of Crusher from 70 to 200. And the durability from 70 to 170. And it also gives stagger. What's stagger? Periodically produces... yeah, okay. It's... I'm doing a favoritism. So, we did that. We can also do the same thing with Lewin. What does Scorch do? Oh my god, that's really... Aravar, Lethal Blow. Oh my god. I don't know what this takes. This takes Mithril, Divine Glow. That's pretty cool. Spear of Assel, Divine Glow. That's pretty cool. I want to do that.
Is this
it? That'll be fucking useful. Fetters of Dromy. This just increases speed. Oh my god, okay. Aegis Shield just increases defense and res by a lot. That's fine. Thunderbrand does quite a bit. Alright. And the Arcane Shield. Arcane Shield. Means that no. Oh. Alright. Good to know. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and go back to the war map. Because I do want to finish off the auxiliary battles, and then we can jump into those paralogs. So this is a level 36. This is a level 37. Alright, we're getting a little hefty, but that's okay. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Alright. We have to secure the path for the Swordmaster. They're all the way down here, though. Now we got lances. I mean, we're obviously going to bring Crusher and Net at this point. Lances, axes. Lances, axes. Lances, axes. Lances, axes. Gauntlets. Lances, axes, gauntlets. Alright, so... this team kind of makes the most sense, except for Ingrid. Who do I want? Who do I want to do? Sylvain's not a high enough level, but he needs support with Ignatz also. Like, I mean, I can't really worry about that right now, but... Seth? Oh, Seth's good against fucking everybody. It's because they keep giving him a fucking hammer. Why does he keep auto-equipping the hammer? I mean, it's not a good weapon. It has good effects, but it's not actually good. Even just this axe is better. Though this axe is also better. Oh, there's a hammer plus 9. That's not bad. This is still way better. Take a tomahawk. Good shit. Yeah, we can't forge up B rusted weapons yet, but yeah, Petra's still good with the killing edge. 10. It's fine. Killer bow 5. I think we got a blessed bow, right? Is that not better? It's slightly better, but the durability goes down. I'll keep it. 200. Fucking 200. 2 fucking 100. We do something different than this. Does she have like a good... that's kind of cool. Is anything that uses her magic? It's so weird that she doesn't get anything that uses magic. Unless just all of them by default just use magic because it's Crusher. Maybe that's the case. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get this going.
Let us go.
Let's go. Alright, Petra. I'm relying on you to get the... I didn't do any positioning. I didn't do any fucking positioning. Alright, so we're gonna have to get down to the Swordmaster quick. So we have Annette, who can fly, which is very good. I definitely want that.
Leave everything to me.
Seth, you can also get down here pretty well and do some stuff there. And then, yeah, Ignatz, you can get over here and try to take some stuff. So give me Seth. I'll take Seth.
Just hold our ground. Together, we can be turning the tides.
Alright. We have to escort Swordmaster. Don't let the Swordmaster get routed. I shall not.
The enemy stronghold will be ours. Nothing to fear. We need to move back.
She's all the way down there already. Jesus Christ. Big damage. Alright. Yeah, give me a net.
Just watch. Thank the goddess it worked.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think the goddess has anything to do with the strength of your fucking hammer. Holy Christ. Holy Christ. That's actually absurd. I feel like we can go bigger with a bolt axe, though. If we reforge a bolt axe a shitload of times, we could probably go even bigger.
I'll give it 1000%.
I still don't even have a bolt axe. I don't know how I get one.
No backing down.
Dust isn't really that impressive, if I'm being honest.
Let's carve a walk through the battlefield.
Alright, Swordmaster, we gotta go, where are you at? Oh, you're all the way up there. Alright, yeah, go over here, Annette.
Leave everything to me.
Give me Petra.
I'm swapping in.
I'm just glad I could be of service.
Alright.
Begin. The skies
Ignatz. Where you at? You seized that? Okay, you go over here.
I think this will go well.
Seth, you go down here. I guess I'll take a net and just easily cut through all these guys. Oh my god, so many.
What is the next order?
Get fucked. Get super extra fucked. The damage output is just uncanny. Oh my god. Man, if you play Annette as a mage ever, you're just doing it wrong. You're literally just doing it wrong. Alright, you get over there. Give me Seth. How many actual 385? Alright. Wild Demon Beast. Alright, so what's the Demon Beast weak to? Axes, spears, swords, and light. Alright, so Petra, you start working on that.
Somehow.
Now is the time to stand our ground.
Big damage. Big damage. Alright. Yeah, Sedith, you get over here. Start dealing with that stuff. Where's Annette? Annette, you get down here and deal with the monster also. Give me Petra.
Leave everything to me.
Give me Petra.
Is it my turn?
Out of the way of that. Yeah, I'm not worried. I feel like Annette's output should just be enough to take this guy out even without breaking shields. So that should be no problem. There we go. Swordmaster's in trouble. Petra, you go aid the Swordmaster also now that you're over here. Give me Sedith.
Keep your eyes on my duty calls.
We can do some work here. Hopefully this does a good amount to help out the Swordmaster. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's great. Give me Annette. Well, she should be more than capable of taking this guy out easily enough, just with straight up damage output. Yeah, absolutely. Not even close. Not even close, man. You got nothing. Got fucking nothing.
But it worked.
Randolph.
I will bring you down for the future of the Empire.
No, you won't. You actually are not going to do that. Alright, Demon Beast is down. Let's send Annette. There's Randolph. I guess we could send Annette over to Randolph.
Leave everything to me. Begin.
I mean, I guess we could probably just all hands on deck Randolph at this point.
Leave everything to me.
Where's Ignatz? Give me Ignatz.
My duty call. Keep your eyes on me.
I'm gonna take this first.
We'll bring it down. Success.
I got out of the way of that. Fuck you. Alright.
Onward. Good. We seized it. I'll show you.
I mean, if we want to make this easy.
That's it.
Imagine just getting pummeled. Absolutely pummeled. Got him. Easy. Easy.
Fools! Never show your faces here again.
Level up for Petra. Level up for Ines. She's 38. Okay. We can calm down a little bit. We can just kind of calm down just a little bit. Imagine with full motivation, too. Good lord. It's just silly. Alright, well. Well. What do we got? Bunch of shit. We can't upgrade a thing. Ironclad defense. And... Alright. Alright. Extra battle. Okay. What's going on? What do we have? We have lances. Give somebody else a chance. Annette can take a seat. We have axes. And tomes. Okay, so give me Raph. Give me Raph. We'll stick with... Actually, we have Sedith. How's Dedue? Let's get Dedue in on this. Sedith, you can take a seat. We can bring Dimitri. And we can bring Petra. That's fine. What do you have? You don't have much. I guess that's fine. Alright. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Fight.
We will be making it through this.
Fight.
I will be
Petra, get down there and take this.
the Sky Spirit.
Dimitri, deal with that guy. Raphael, deal with this guy. And Dedue, deal with this guy.
It's time to move.
And I'm sure there will be couriers that appear. And we will have to immediately interrupt what we're doing. What courier? Yes, courier? Dedue, get on it immediately.
Let's begin. It's time to move. I'm going.
No, he's fucking not. No, he's fucking not. There's a courier over there. What are you? You are a mage. Raph, that's all you. Courier appeared. Over here. What courier is this? That's a swordmaster, Dimitri. That's you. Get on it. Okay, you can deal with that.
Come with me. Let's begin. It's time.
Yeah, Raph.
Sorry, I gotta fall back. Success.
There we go.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours. All would be lost if I were to die here.
I've awaited this moment.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get wrecked. Alright, let me get Petra, because I would like to take this stronghold also. Mortal Savant has appeared. Fuck enemy commander Mortal Savant. Alright, everybody, get down here. Got you kind of cornered. A little bit. I don't think Dedue really wants anything to do with a Mortal Savant. Doesn't seem like Dedue's kind of situation. Let's get Dimitri in on this. Get dead. Alright. There we go. Easy mission.
Still standing.
C for number of enemies defeated. That's one yike. One single yike. That's alright. It's not like there was a prize for C, or for S ranking that one. Alright, cool. We can go back to town, back to camp. Let's get a bunch of shit. New support conversations available. I know. Shez and stuff.
Of any army. Everything has its use.
Is there anything other than Shez? No. Alright, cool. So then what we'll do is we will go to the war map once more.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
We'll go to the war map once more and take the final area. Foreign Tome. Okay, I'm not super concerned about that, but let's see what this map's all about. It's at night. Don't let the grappler get routed. Alright, so we got swords. We got swords and swords. Lots of swords. So many swords. Very many swords. We got lances. We got archers. Alright. Gotta have a net. Although, she doesn't like this map that much. I feel like, oops. I feel like Seth likes it better. Yeah. We need, Flane.
I shall perform to my utmost.
We also need Ingrid. Or, I guess Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri. And then... Is there anybody else who's, like, really good here? Guess we could bring Ingrid. That's fine. Let's go for it. So, Lewin's not good yet. We have to upgrade Lewin. One of these days we will. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't have anywhere near enough Umbral Steel yet. I think I can buy some from Anna, though. So that'll be good to do. Alright, so Ingrid, you go over here, take this. Dimitri, you just kind of start fighting your way through these guys. Sedith, you can make your way up here. Go shoot for that, and then Flane, you get over here. Give me Dimitri. I will fight my way through regular randos. Just to get the numbers up. There we go, that's a lot of people.
We will win. I am sure of it.
Alright, so we need to immediately change tack.
Shall we? I must succeed.
I will give it my all.
Alright, I need to actually... Where's Ingrid? Oh, she's here. Okay, good. Ingrid, you deal with that. Give me Sedith.
Perform to the best of our ability.
Take this stronghold.
As long as they're fighting the people who are advancing, they should not be advancing anymore. So that's good. Get everybody in here. Big numbers. Big numbers. Alright, you start working on this.
I must succeed.
Give me Ingrid.
I'll handle
You shall pay for this. You hear? Directive fulfilled.
Spot a commoner. Sedith, this is a perfect job for you.
Shall we?
Get up there, although kind of not, because you're really bad with whatever the weapon is. Good stuff. Ingrid, you also get up there and work. That's going to be good for you. Alright, I think we have some time.
I've awaited this moment. How can I face my comrades?
We can afford to get some numbers up.
That should do it.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong
Alright,
enough.
Dimitri, you get over here and take this fortress. Let me get Ingrid, because she's probably up there by now. Yeah, there we go.
I'll handle this.
On to the next step.
Let me get lots of numbers.
This is all my fault.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Big numbers. Hell yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay. So, you take that.
Our orders are clear.
Where's the actual commander? The commander's over here. That's fine. Flane, you come down this way.
My all. I shall
Give
do
me
my
Dimitri.
I shall take the lead.
We're not, definitely not there on enemies. Assassin is advancing on the grappler. What the fuck are you talking about? Alright.
I will give it
Ah,
my
shit.
all.
This is the commander.
I shall
So we gotta kill these guys a lot faster if we want to get the S rank. So we're not gonna get the numbers. Yeah, we're just not getting the numbers. Yeah, you get down there. Hopefully Flane...
Allow me.
Like, if Flane can hold him off without killing him, so that we can actually, like, take some of these fortresses and get... we just need to get a little bit more in terms of numbers. How we doing? 429, alright. Close on it. I don't necessarily want to take the stronghold yet, because they keep spawning enemies in here. It's very useful for me. 66. Alright, Dimitri should be able to handle it. Get the rest of them, I think. Damn it. Hey man, stay still.
This should make a good foothold.
Fuck. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're over 500. Alright, that's good. Alright. Let's target down this guy. Give me Flane.
I will do my best.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Ingrid's fighting at a disadvantage. I think she'll be fine. I have a feeling she's gonna be fine.
They are relying on me. Attack.
Man, Gremmaries are slow. Not a fan of that. Imagine making a net of Gremmery. What a waste. What a waste that would be. I mean, you'd think War Cleric is kind of the best. It's not a thing in this game, but you'd think that would be like the best, you know, axe and magic class if one exists, right? But, I mean, Wyvern Lord's right there.
A predictable outcome.
Alright. Good shit. Good shit. Now it's time to do some paralogs. It was not worth very much, man. It was not worth very much at all in terms of rewards. Alright, we got a cutscene for this? No. Okay. Got Captivating charm ring. Yeah, sure. Got some shit. Love to get some shit. What do we got? Combat art level for bows. Ash. Give me Ash. Owl feather or forget-me-nots. Always take the fucking owl feather. Are you kidding? What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that? Alright. So. We've got support conversations. Anything good other than Shez? No. Alright, we'll come back to that. An award's available. Still can't expand a facility. That's kind of wild. We've got 2 sets of material things, and we still can't expand a facility.
Everything has its use.
Huh. It's quite surprising, actually.
How'd it go?
Alright, what do we need? Is there anything that's, like, we're close on? No. Not in that regard. Not really. Tactics Academy? Kind of. Anything here? Kind of. Anything here? Yes. We are close on this. Let's get 2 luxurious furnishings and increase the recipes we can cook. That feels like it's worth doing. Luxurious furnishings, I believe it was.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
La 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 la. There we go. 2 of them.
Everything has its
Now a facility can be expanded. You're damn right it can. Increase the number of dishes we can cook. Hell yeah. Alright, anything else that's like close and worth getting? Not particularly. What about this? Not really. What about this? Nope. Supply depot? Yes, actually storage compartments. So, what is this? Yeah, let's get 2 storage compartments.
Let me know if I may be of
Get 2 storage compartments, expand the supply master. That's going to be worth doing also.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Expand facility, and let's increase the amount of materials we can get. Worth it. Alright, cool. I would like to do some cooking. Like to do some cooking before this power log, these 2 power logs, because we have some things we can get. Somewhat fills warrior gauge, warrior fills somewhat faster. I like that. Greatly reduced weapon durability loss. I like that a lot. I don't necessarily like who all is involved with this, though. We could do Yuri and Dimitri, I guess, but it's also kind of not about that. Warrior gauge fills much faster. That sounds amazing. We can do Marianne and Ingrid. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is heavenly.
I'm surprised you.
Alright, well, that's fine. We still get warrior gauge fills much faster.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Let's also do get a good combo of anything. Somewhat fills. Weapon durability greatly reduced. Huh. That's also good. Is that Seteth and Yuri? Let's get Seteth and Yuri. Great.
How'd you know I love this stuff?
Then you know my...
Come back whenever you're
All right.
hungry.
I think that's pretty good for now.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Let's do more training. Try to get some class masteries.
Training can be the difference between
So
victory and
Ignatz
defeat.
is, I don't need that. Ignatz is mastered for sniper, so let's acquire a class. Let's have him acquire Bow Knight. We have 2 Master Seals, which means we can also work on Dedu. I don't necessarily want everybody to be mounted, because that's not necessarily good. Right, that could be a problem in the future. So actually Seteth. I'd rather go Seteth than Dedu. Let's get Seteth on Wyvern Lord. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, so what are we doing for training now? We have... I don't know what that means. What's the speech bubble mean? I don't know.
At least we tried.
Good shit.
I'll add that.
Good shit. Anybody got any sports or anything?
Training, you'll be unstoppable.
Ingrid and Marianne? Ingrid and Marianne have C support. Awesome.
Oh dear. She left some of her feed again today. She might even be sick. But what do I do if she is?
You should give her hay instead of feed.
Oh, Marianne, I didn't notice you there. Wait, what's wrong with feed?
Oats aren't enough. For a horse, I mean. Not enough nutritional value.
I suppose I have been giving her a good amount of oats recently. Is that really what's making her unwell?
Sure sounds like it.
Yes. Probably.
In that case, I'll find some hay for her right away. Thanks for the advice. You sure know a lot.
Oh, no, not at all.
There's no need to be humble when you clearly know so much. Speaking of which, would you mind if I asked you some other questions?
No, I should have minded my own... please, excuse me.
Hey, wait! There's so much I want to ask!
Is that it? No, okay.
What do I
This
do?
is like really
I
short.
only brought her on the battlefield once. Now she refuses to take even a single step.
I think, she's scared.
What? Really?
Marianne just appears out of thin air every time there's a sick or sad animal.
Easy, girl, easy. I know that was scary, but you're safe now.
Amazing! She's walking again!
She said she hates the stench of blood on the battlefield. And that's why she didn't want to move.
Oh, well that makes sense. Wait, did you just talk to my horse?
Yes, well, I mean, sort of. I just kind of understand.
That's incredible! How do you do that? And can you teach me?
It's really just, I mean, I sort of imagine what they're thinking based on little movements, or... I'm sorry. I'm not helpful. I should go.
Not helpful? This is the second time you've helped me and her both. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself, Marianne. Have a little confidence in your abilities.
Please excuse me.
Wait, I didn't even get to thank you.
Alright, well, we can't let that stand either. So that's cool. Alright, so we got that support. Sylvain also has support with Yuri.
You have something to say, or do you just like staring at me?
Merely thinking about your brother, that's
Oh.
I only caught a glimpse of him at Aryan Road, but he was nothing like what the rumors suggested.
You mean the ones about the eldest son of a noble family falling from grace? Taking up a life of banditry and wanton destruction?
The very same. They say he was a foul knave who stole not to survive, but because he took such great pleasure from the act. Still, I suppose one shouldn't take such rumors at face value.
Actually, there's a fair amount of truth to what they say. At least there was, up until 2 years ago. Yet still, His Majesty thought it was wise to recruit him to our side, and somehow managed to do just that.
Yes, I hear he wooed your brother with the chance to demonstrate how the Crestless can still make something of themselves. His honeyed words drew him in, at which point he began to play the man's inferiority complex like a mandolin.
Did he?
Seems like you're more cunning than I realized.
Did he do that, or was he earnest? I don't
Eyes
know.
and ears everywhere, huh?
You're one to talk of cunning, springing as you do from
Jesus.
the loins of Margrave Gautier himself. I know you've been keeping tabs on my every move.
What?
In my line of work, one learns to pick up on hostile presences rather quickly. From the day we met, you've been waiting for me to take one wrong step so you can cut me down. I'd heard the heir of House Gautier was nothing more than a base philanderer. But it seems that rumor isn't completely true either. Just look at you. Having the gall to call me out while you hide behind the murderous grin plastered on your face. I know
This
you
is
killed
interesting.
without hesitation.
Hey, we've all made mistakes. There's no need to rehash the past. And what's this murderous grin you're talking about? What would that even look like?
The fact you aren't conscious of it makes you all the more dangerous. Unless that pained grimace just now was also part of your act. Regardless, that crest-bearing fool nickname you picked up seems woefully inappropriate for one of your caliber. It's clear you inherited your father's cunning, and then some.
I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or just start sobbing.
The former. There aren't many in Fodlan capable of winning my true respect. For my part, I'll watch where I step, lest I end up with one of your blades lodged in my back.
That's very weird. That was weird, right? That felt weird. Oh, we have Catherine in to do. Cool. Keep them coming.
Oh, Dedue. Must be my lucky day if I'm running into you here. Hey, what's with the scowl? Do we have a problem?
Yeah, you
All
suck.
the residents in this town are people of Dusker. It may be within the kingdom, but it holds neither monastery nor church. What is your reason for coming here?
Wait, Dimitri and Lady Rhea didn't tell you?
They did not.
I know everyone's been busy, but that's unacceptable. Well, there was a major fire here, right? Lady Rhea asked us to come help rebuild. We brought rations too. Never hurts to have a little more food in your stores. So relax, please. I swear on the goddess herself that we don't intend to harm any of you.
I did ask His Majesty to spare some aid in rebuilding the town, but I did not expect the task to fall to you.
What kind of church are we if we don't help those in need? Besides, we owe Fargus quite the debt. You guys took us in, even going as far as to start a war with the
I'm
Empire
sorry.
in the process. This is the least we can do to
I'm sorry, is that how it's written in the fucking books? We started the war with the Empire? Excuse me.
Surely the Knights of Seros have long since repaid their debts on the battlefield.
Maybe the
They
Knights
really
have,
are
but
playing
monks
this
and scholars
card
will let
of
us
like
hear the end of it if we
taking
don't
in
let them
refugees
get
was
into
an
it.
a declaration of war, which is just really not true. I'm sorry.
So when Lady Rhea heard about the
Look,
fire, she apparently jumped
if
at
you're
the
a
chance to
country
help.
and you see another country taking in refugees as an act of war against your country, you got fucking problems.
Is that so?
You're not the good guys.
I know the people of Dusker will have their concerns, since they're not followers of Seros. But it'll all be fine. And we can't just sit around twiddling our thumbs while people out there desperately need help, can we? At least, that's how all of us who follow the teachings of Lady Rhea view it. You're free to supervise if you still don't trust us.
No. You seem to be speaking the truth. His Majesty has expressed similar sentiments in the past. I believe your desire to help is sincere.
Thanks, Dedue. I was starting to think you were about to tell us to pack up and go home. Well, now that we're all square on that front, point us toward what needs the most help. We'll do manual labor, planning, you name it.
In that case, I'd ask that you clear away the burnt wood and help distribute food to the townsfolk. I will explain to everyone what you're doing here.
Yes, that's probably for the best. I'm sure they'll be much more willing to listen to you. Anyway, we'd better get to work.
It's interesting. Huh. Okay. So I think we're good. Let's go ahead and work on... I want to see what the... I can just do it from here. I want to see what the recommended levels are for these two paralogs. So we have 38 and 38. Alright, so we are going to need to really kind of buff up some levels. I don't think we need to go all the way up to 38, but... So I know who we're working with. So let's level up. We need Shez is 35. That's fine. Let's get people to 35. Anybody who's going to be involved. So Lawrence needs to go up to 35. Raphael to 35 is already there. Ignatz to 35 is already there. Okay, Yuri to 35. Ash, I think, is already there. How's Ash doing? Is he 35? He's 34, actually. That's kind of... He's falling down a bit. What are you doing, Ash?
One step.
It's because I've been using Ignatz. And Catherine is 33, so let's get her to 35 also. There we go.
I'm ready to...
Okay.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
So level 35s all around. Let's do Lawrence, Ignatz, and Raph first.
Which battlefield are you headed?
Let's do that one first. Let's fucking go. My God, it's already almost 2 hours. I'm doing both paralogs.
Your Excellency.
Yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
This is weird in this route because you don't know that Ignatz is a knight of House Gloucester.
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes. My men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located it. I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew. It seems they were indeed a mercenary band. One in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Guess who?
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a count now, you know.
Wait, so are we not friends because you're a count?
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy man, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent. Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill ruffians, but rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
Alright, we'll do it.
You got it, boss. If we fight and win, I'm sure some info will turn up on your old man.
I am not certain I follow your logic, though I suppose it would be the preferred outcome. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
Oh my God, Raph.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham.
Alright. So we got our 4. I need, like, actual weapons for you guys. We definitely need weapons for you guys. So you're fine. You're actually fine. Actually, you know what? Most of you guys are fine. As a matter of fact, you're mostly fine. It's just Lawrence, so we need a better lance. You can borrow the silver lance from Ingrid. Although we have a killer lance. Actually, let's go with the killer lance +8. That's fine. And then I guess you can get What do we have? Captivating Charm Ring. Sure. Great. Love it. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Who cares? We're good. Let's get it done.
Hear me well.
Alright.
Not a problem.
Get to work.
I've got this.
Now it is my
Get to work.
There is nothing I cannot do.
Get to work.
I'm prepared to see this through.
Get to work.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak.
Yeah, it's not great.
House Gloucester has no need of such dishonest.
Needs to be more guerrilla.
If our foes asleep,
Guerrilla style.
take out their
Hide in the
before
trees and shit.
battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base.
Defeat the thieves and infiltrate their base. How many enemies we gotta kill for the S? 1,200. That's not bad.
I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc with.
All right. Here I go.
Alright, give me Ignatz.
These muscles can't do.
Within my borders.
Hell yeah. Let me paint you a picture. I will paint you a fucking picture. Also, Ignatz, say a single sentence that doesn't involve painting analogies. For once in your life challenge. Impossible.
I'm prepared to see this through.
Capable of holding my own against this curse.
Alright, how many other dudes are there's a whole horde of dudes. Whole horde of dudes. There we go. Yeah, I guess work on this guy. Give me Shez. I'll just try to cut through as many fucking people as we can. Get the numbers up. Gotta get those numbers up.
Indeed, I think you are correct.
Somebody's gotta get the numbers up.
Some connection to that most unfortunate incident. Now, let us bring it down.
Implications of this paralogue are very interesting. This is another thing that you can get more information about in the Shadow Library in Abyss. And I swear to God, if you guys are playing Three Houses and you have the DLC, and you're not going into the Shadow Library in Abyss to learn all the stuff that's in the banned books, you're missing out on a lot of important lore. Because it really does give a lot of the game away.
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attack.
I mean, the main takeaway is that those who slither in the dark are responsible for a lot of fucking shit that you don't really think they are responsible for. And the implications of some of those things are really, really significant.
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
Don't let them reach the evacuation point. Alright, who wants to deal with this guy? Ignatz does. Alright, so there's guys over here. We gotta make sure that we're actually dealing with that properly. Who's over this way? Shez, you go over that way. And then, is there another one? Oh, literally right here. It's gonna be Lawrence. Perfect. Give me Lawrence.
Former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna S-rank this one. Seems kind of like a big ask, if we're being honest here.
Your mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling with the old Duke Regan.
I mean, they're getting there. Give me Raph. Hold on. Shit. Shit! Yeah, I'm aware. I don't think I can catch up with him. Can't get there fast. Yeah, I couldn't get there fast enough. Alright, well, we're gonna have to start over. Alright, so, restart from checkpoint. So what do we do better? Alright, so I need...
Not a problem.
Like, you have to go, but you have to go the way I want you to go.
I've got this.
Alright, you can go this way. This shouldn't be a problem, and you shouldn't be a problem. I feel like Raph is the one that's gonna end up being a tough one to deal with. I mean, they're just not fast. So they're gonna go this way along the outside. So let me take Raph. I'm gonna have to try to position him properly. So we gotta go this way. No, what, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I need to go this way. This is the way I need to go. Alright, so you should be able to intercept him from here. Yeah, okay. You should be fine now. So where's Shez? Shez is going the wrong way. Okay, give me Shez. At least with Shez, I can zoom. I can go fast. Let's go this way. Over here. Alright. So now you guys should be in position to actually get... There we go. That's what we need. That's what we needed. Alright, that should have handled that, yeah. Perfect. Okay. I need to actually get in here.
My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
Alright, you start dealing with this stuff. I really don't think I'm going to be able to get the numbers up where they need to be. That's okay, we can always play it again on my own time and try to S-rank it. I don't think it's going to be that important. It's for a battalion. Alright, go this way. I think we have a bit of time now, because I think Lawrence and Ignatz have them kind of occupied. Yeah. They sure did. And as we learn in Three Houses in the paralogue of Raph and Ignatz, we learn some implications about Lawrence's father's role in that. But how much of it is true? Is everything as it seems?
Pay attention, Lawrence. You keep staring off into space. Some
Big numbers.
pop you on the head.
Give me big numbers. Alright. Keep working on stuff. How's Raph doing? Let me get Raph.
I must focus on the battle at hand.
Alright, we need 1,200. We have 665, almost 700. So I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we'll be able to handle it. More of them. Oh God, how do we deal with that? All right. Oh, that's how. They're near us. They're near us. Alright, this guy have wolf fangs. Alright, that's not ideal, but I'll control that and it should be fine. You handle that? Is there somebody? Okay, Shez, you're gonna have to, like, book it. Let me take Shez, because I'm gonna have to go fast again. Where am I going? Where am I going? Alright. Ignatz is fighting at a disadvantage. I'm aware. Alright, here we go. That's not who I want. Fuck. There's the thief. Alright, good. Okay. Everybody else should be fine. Ignatz, give me Ignatz so we can deal with this disadvantage. Oh my god, he's taking a shitload of damage. I can dismount though, right? Yeah. Not at a disadvantage anymore. Get wrecked. Alright, cool. You can mount up again. And then I suppose you could just go down here and start taking out enemies.
None shall surpass. They're trying to get out the back way. After them. Yeah. No escape.
Hell yeah.
You like that? It's funny how you're like a real knight now, Ignatz.
Got a lot of dudes to take out over here. Which can help with my numbers. How we doing? Over 800, that's good. Alright, Shez has defeated the thief. That's great, because there's a lot of opportunity here for you to take fortresses and stuff. I want to kind of take that opportunity. Alright, big numbers, big numbers. $863. Alright, where's Raph? Raph can go and try to take this again.
All right. Where's your father, you little brat?
Oh.
Retire. I am the Count of Gloucester now.
You don't say.
Take revenge, huh?
I'll have to take my revenge on you instead.
That doesn't sound great. Get over there.
I've got this.
Give me Raph. Alright. What do the numbers look like now? 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. Those are the words that came out of my mouth. I mean, technically it's correct.
There is nothing I cannot do.
Alright, I guess you gotta go over here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Where's Raph? Yeah, give me Raph. We'll stay as Raph. There's a thief.
Vengeance against my father. Whatever was driving these people?
More big numbers. I did see it. I did see it, Raph. You did good. Keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
None shall surpass me. Do you know who I am?
That's a good number. Alright, we gotta be at the... Almost there, almost there.
Now it is mine. There is nothing I cannot do.
Take a breather.
I am troubled by this development. But as the ruler of this domain, I must do my duty and eliminate these bandits.
Enemy down.
You'd be lost without me.
Hello? Balliste.
This is awful.
You have to do something about that.
To do something.
Gonna have to do something about that. Alright, Shez, you get over here. You can deal with one of them.
I've got this.
Who else is working on something? Ignatz, give me Ignatz.
My turn at I'll take your spot.
Never had him mount up again, but I guess it's fine. I guess it's not needed. Must not be needed. shit. How we doing? We have enough people. I thought I told you to mount.
Say, Raphael?
Pretty sure I told you to fucking mount.
These guys are serious business.
Let's get this cleared out nice and quick.
Let me paint you a picture.
There we go. And give me Shez.
My turn.
Get wrecked. Yeah. You think you're good as an assassin, huh? No chance. I'm a unique class, motherfucker. Alright, cool. Who else still needs to be dealt with? We have people needing dealt with. You get up there and conquer this. Lawrence is probably in a good spot to do most of the work here.
I think this will go well.
Let's send Raph up to this guy. Actually, send Raph up to to this, and then we'll just have Lawrence. Give me Lawrence. He does need to heal.
Splendid. We have the advantage. You shall not get in my way.
Okay, time to attack.
Come on. Come on. Break the shields. Break them. Break them. There we go. Game gotten any harder? Not particularly. It's I mean I'm playing on normal, right? So it's not hard. Although I did lose this map because I let the people escape to the point they were supposed to escape to because of bad management. But no, it's the difficulty is, I'm sure, you know, on classic or on a higher difficulty level it's probably more challenging. But you know, at this point I think on normal it's just kind of a button mash, which is fine. I'm sure at some point I'll play on a higher difficulty, maybe on a New Game Plus or something. Band of Thieves leader appeared. Alright, that's who we need to go for. Ignatz is very close, so we can have him do the work.
Wait, you claim my father betrayed you?
Used us and threw us away like trash he did. He tried to make us disappear so as to sweep it under the rug.
Interesting. Alright, this guy's a sword guy, so Lawrence would be the best to deal with him as a lance user. This should take care of it. And there we go. That should be an S rank. Unless it took too long. It may have taken too long.
Just kill me and be done with it already. At least that way it'll finally be over.
I would speak with you yet. I need to understand what has transpired here.
We did it.
We
won.
sure did.
Meat party when we get home, and Lawrence is buying.
You all go on ahead.
Meat
I
party.
must speak with the bandit we captured.
Alright. Good stuff. Ah, took too long. Boo. I wonder if it counted the second attempt. It probably did count the second attempt. Restarting from checkpoint. That probably counts towards the time. That would make sense. Well, just something else to do off screen, I guess. In my spare time. Alright, but yeah, I think,
There you are, Lawrence.
Yeah.
That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
Sure
We
didn't.
had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed. As we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ.
Mhm.
At first, they were used in the ways one might think. keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
What was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants
There it
headed
is.
toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, they decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchants' path and scare them that way.
Yeah, that scared them, all right.
Sounds like a good way to get everyone
Sure
killed.
does.
Indeed. You see the matter already. The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight.
Yeah,
This was
it
Lord
was
Godfrey,
Duke
who
Regan.
at the time held the title of Duke Regan. He fought valiantly, but ultimately in vain. Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
Right, so we knew all of that from Three Houses.
Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
Hey, knock it off. You didn't do anything wrong.
As it happens, my parents were meant to accompany Godfrey that day, but they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky and so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone. By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
So as I mentioned earlier, this is one of those things where if you go into the Shadow Library in Abyss,
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm.
and read one of the banned books, there is one particular book in the Shadow Library that kind of details like 4 or 5 separate things that are related to those who slither in the dark.
But I don't need anything from
This
you.
is one of them.
I can take care of my family plenty well on my own.
Which means, the implication anyway, is that the goal was to take out Duke Regan,
You can't change that now. All you
and
can
they
do
pinned
is
the blame
stir
on
up a
Count
bunch of
Gloucester.
old, painful memories.
Yes, but still.
But nothing. I'm done talking about this.
Of course, it's not confirmed, but the way the book reads, it is the very clear implication.
And just thinking about it's got me drooling.
This
Meat
does
party.
not sit right with me. What should I do?
Meat party, meat party, meat party.
Let's talk more ham.
Let's
And
talk
you
more
better have
ham.
Enough for me and Ignatz too.
Oh,
right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen. I stake
Sounds
House
delicious.
Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Ha ha ha.
Now that's the right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
Alright, power log completed. We do have another power log to do, though. I'm going to return to camp first. And we are going to do this power log before we end the stream, because I want to get it done. And also, that one we just did, I've done before, because I played Golden Wildfire. But, this other one is new. So I'm interested in exactly how it plays out. Especially because it's about Ash and Catherine and Yuri. So clearly we're going to be dealing with some Kristoff stuff. We have Anna over here. Do you sell... What do you sell? Tell me you sell some Umbral Steel. You probably don't. I'm sure you don't.
Hello there.
You don't. Not that you would sell much of it anyway, but it's worth getting. Worth getting whatever you got.
Is that the one?
Very least. You do sell Spirit Dust and Secret Books and stuff. It's pretty cool. You got Master Seals. I should buy the Master Seal. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and rock out with the other power log. Hold on. Let me just make sure I don't have any other supports. I know I have the Shez ones, but are there other supports? There are not. Okay, we're good. Let's go to the war map. Let's do this other power log. I'm very interested in this. Ash, Yuri, and Catherine. Because we know Ash and Catherine. That's all from Three Houses. I want to know what role Yuri plays in that. I mean, I know he was part of Count Row, House Row, but like...
Yes, it's true. But are you sure you want to talk about this before your scouting mission?
I wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
In that case, yes. I chose to hold to what I believed in, which meant he had to die. If you can't forgive me for it, then I stand ready for your challenge.
I have no right to judge you.
You kinda do.
I also betrayed people I cared about for my beliefs. And in some cases, even led them to their deaths.
Fair enough. Now get going. And make sure you keep your emotions in check while on duty.
Yes, ma'am.
Nah, fuck that.
Hey there, Slowpoke. I think this is everyone who's available at the moment. Oh, and I've got some bad news. Looks like Imperial troops have surrounded Ash's scout.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like they got wise to our plan.
Yep. Either Ash slipped up, or we've got a spy in our midst. Still, they sent a pretty impressive force if they're just looking to take out one little scout party.
That's why we think their true aim lies elsewhere.
They're after the main force.
Maybe they're hoping to take out Ash before moving on to our main force.
Doubtful.
I guess I'm wrong. Fuck me.
Necessary
Maybe
for
they're
a
going
single
for
scattering
Catherine.
net. It's nowhere near large enough for a full-on assault.
Plus, they've already lost the element of surprise. No, I think they're coming after
Oh, Ash specifically, huh?
Apparently, some of the enemy's soldiers were flying the flag of House Gaspar.
Fuck House Gaspard.
I'm worried about Ash. What's left of House Gaspar probably thinks him a traitor.
Yeah, he won't be winning any popularity contests with that band anytime soon. You could be the most virtuous, upstanding knight in the land, and still be the embodiment of evil to whoever is on the other side.
Well, that's a fun thought.
We don't know much about the enemy, but there don't seem to be any generals of note among them. So here's the plan. We're all going to rush in there, grab Ash, and hightail it back out. Good? Good.
Sounds like it's gonna be that easy, right? Totally.
All right, my knights. You two make sure you're prepared too. If we aren't quick about this, we're all going to end up very dead.
Must be hard for Ash to fight against what remains of his old house.
If he's not ready to have people hate him, he should get out of the killing business.
It's a fair point.
When you're alive and looking to stay that way, your interests inevitably butt up against someone else's.
Just sending one guy to juggle the entire army. You know, it's probably gonna end up being that way.
He's no fool, and he's come too far to lay down his life now. I mean, he killed his own father figure in the name of justice. It'll take more than this to shake him.
You've got a lot.
I really wish they would go into more detail about that.
Hey, the guy came from nothing, just like me. I can't help but root for him.
Alright, so we don't have Ash immediately. We have to rescue him first. So we've got Shez, we've got Yuri, and we've got Catherine. She's got Thunderbrand, that should be fine. Actually, I might have a better sword for her, honestly, at this point. So we have a lot of axes. I mean, all of our people are swords. So it's I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of axes. We've got a sword user over here. Got some sword users. That should be okay. Any other weapons I need to worry about? Gauntlets, that's fine, because Ash is a archer, and he should be able to handle that. Okay. So there's really nothing that we can't set up positioning, because it's default. Thunderbrand. I feel like Thunderbrand is not going to be ideal, because it's not maxed out yet. So I guess we go with the Killing Edge plus 10. You can probably... I don't know. I guess you're fine. Do you have anything for, like... Thunderbrand is weak? They start out weak. They start out weak, but you can buff them to get stronger. It's one of the things you have to unlock. So, they start basically kind of minimal. They're about as good as like an iron weapon. And then you can forge them up a little bit, just right out the gate. And then you have the ability to unlock like extra super amazing forging. And then you can forge them to like really, really good. So this is 6490. What is this? I just unlocked the ability to forge weapons up. So I don't have enough umbral steel to really start to break them all open yet, but as I get more umbral steel, I'll start to do it. I was able to do Crusher because I had like 11 umbral steel. It takes 10, so I was able to do 1. So I went with Crusher. Because I currently have a net being played as a Wyvern Lord. And it went from like 70 to 200 attack power. So, that's the kind of buffs we're looking at. Alright, Catherine, I need you to kind of go over here. Let me take Catherine. I'll just kind of have her cut through all this nonsense. Especially because she's got advantage over it. I'm assuming, again, 1,200 enemies? Yeah, 1,200 enemies. And 12 minutes, so if we try not to fuck up, we should be able to, ideally, get the S rank on this. But the S ranks for these is usually just better battalions, which, if I'm being honest, not something that I really focus on. And that's probably because I'm on an easier difficulty. I imagine battalions are a lot more valuable on like hard or maddening. Alright, keep going through. We have to deal with these guys. Oh, these are the guys we have to deal with. Okay, so Shez, you actually don't want to be doing that. Go here. So we need to make sure that Ash doesn't get routed. Once we rescue him, I am assuming he will be playable. That's usually how this goes. Yeah, I'm not sure what class Yuri is. He's probably not a trickster, right? I think he's an assassin at the moment. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. Get wrecked. Next.
Let's get this up. Starting the mission.
Catherine, you're not close, so I guess you kind of just got to cut your way through this way. Take a stronghold in the meantime. It's a sick combo. The combos, it's very flashy. I love how flashy it is. And it doesn't take much effort either. Like you're just kind of pressing 3 different buttons. Side mission. Seize the strongholds. Alright, well, I'm trying. I got a million things to do, man. There we go. Alright, which strongholds? Those 2 in the corners? Okay. Is anybody, like, available for that? Catherine, I guess you can work on this.
Let me show you how it's done.
It's weird they got a bunch of sword users here. It almost makes me wonder if they're expecting me to bring a Lancer. But, I mean, Shez, Catherine, and Yuri are all canonically sword users, so... Go for it. Got him. Alright, cool. A lot of hordes over here. Just make your way down this way. I'll control... we do it. This is the way we want to go. Okay, good. Gotta get 1,200 kills to get the S rank. Which again, I'm not like gonna obsess over, but if I can do it, I'd like to. Alright. So this is one of the places I have to... No, this is the... Where am I? Oh my god, okay. Go down here, buddy. Give me Catherine. Alright. Almost got him. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have... Oh, that sucks. I should have paid attention to that. Since I unequipped Thunderbrand. I don't have the special art,
Time to go to work. Let me show you.
which means that slot's wasted.
Take a breather.
Alright, well, that's okay. Alright, buddy. Break the shield, break the shield, break the shield. There we go. Alright, so that takes care of the side mission. Hopefully Ash is still, like,
Not a problem.
alive. I know I'm kind of taking my sweet-ass time rescuing him. Sorry, buddy. I promise I'm working on it.
That does it for the catapult. Now let's hurry and help out before it's too late.
Come on, break the shields. I actually kind of think we might not need to. Yeah, alright. Catherine, let's take out the Swordmaster, and then we should be able to rescue Ash. Which hopefully will make him playable, because we have plenty of dudes that he can take advantage of. There we go. Alright, so that should open the gates. Open the gates. What is going on, Ash? How you doing in here?
Glad you're okay, Ash. Now come on.
Oh, he's fine.
Let's haul ourselves out of here.
I'm sorry for the trouble. Really.
You're totally fine. Okay. Easy enough. Alright, Ash, you go over this way. What else is there? Not much. I guess you can kind of take this. Where's Yuri? Yuri's over here. Yuri, you can go up here and take this. Give me Shez. I'll work on taking the stronghold. How are we doing for deaths? 530. That's not enough. That's not enough. We gotta get more carnage.
These folks are clearly trying to hurt us in a certain direction.
Gotta get a higher body count.
Don't worry, kid. No trap in all of Bodlin can hope to hold us.
Alright. Get a big horde, big horde, big horde. Big numbers. There we go. Alright, now what are we at? 600. Just about. Gotta get Ash to the evacuation point.
Alive if I had just remained loyal and fought beside him.
Give me Ash. I have a feeling it's not going to be as easy as getting him to the evacuation point. Somebody's got it. I can't imagine who would be showing up to get in the way of anybody of importance. Alright. Now what? Rebel army deployed reinforcements. Closed off the gates to the route. Oh no. What do we do? I guess we fight these guys.
Time to go to work. Let me show you.
Okay, so most of the map is still kind of like blocked off, so there's nothing anybody else can do around here. So I guess I'll take Shez again.
My turn. I'm so surprised.
And we want to go this way. Alright.
Let's kill these guys
In here.
You think this rickety little stronghold can slow me down? Don't make me laugh.
687. We're nowhere close. We're like barely halfway.
And what? Ash was supposed to show his gratitude by dying alongside the guy? Come on. Ash, you did what you did because you thought it was right. So don't give in now.
There we go.
Why, you little... I'm sorry, but I did what I thought was right.
Alright, seize the field's path. Now what?
Let's keep moving. Well,
Keep moving. Gates opened. Awesome. Let's go, Ash. What are we doing? Oh? Oh? New stuff over here? Okay. Let's have you take this. Let's have you go over here. You go over here. And you go over here.
Time to go to work.
Excellent. Give me Ash.
Lots of enemies this way too.
I have 2 warrior gauge specials here.
We've no other choice. Keep up, Ash.
Excuse me. Keep up, Ash? Hey, Catherine.
I get it now. Lenato would have wanted me to stay true to myself.
Well, someone.
I know Ash is like kind of soft-spoken and shit, but I really, really want him to like ream her out. It'd be great. I know he won't, but like he should. Big combos. Lots of. That's a lot of people. Hell yeah. Alright, that's great. I love it. Who can we... What are we trying to do here? I want to go this way? Yeah, this way. There we go. It's doing a lot for my numbers, actually. Yeah, it really is doing a lot for my numbers. Alright, the thing is, we actually don't need to take these guys out, so... We need to get up to this stronghold. So let's send, I guess, Yuri. Let's send you up there so you can actually start to work on it. I'll get there with Ash eventually, but... kind of want to just get the numbers. Hell yeah. Oh, this is where Shez was. What the f... Oh, I have to go through there. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Good stuff. All right. What else we got? Base captain. Are we at our numbers yet? Over 1,000 now. That's good. Good shit. Get fucked. So many people. There's so many people. There we go. More numbers. Love it. Okay, cool. That's really, that made a huge difference. Holy shit. Alright, so we actually are really close to getting 1,200. I was gonna say, you know, forget trying to S-rank this, but I think we can do it. I think we can. As long as we don't take too long. Yeah, Yuri's just not strong enough because I haven't been building them up yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on! There we go. Alright, so now the way up this way is open. Give me Ash. Give me Ash. Let's go up here.
Our escape route's ready.
Escape route's ready.
Just to take it out of here.
How's our numbers? We're over the numbers we need. That's good. We've taken 4% damage, which is well within. And how are we doing with time? We're getting close. We got under 3 minutes to go before we have taken too long. So let's just get where we need to go. So Ash has made it. So is this a commander? Oh, it's Pilardo. Okay. Hey, Pilardo.
Oh dear. It appears my friends from Gaspar weren't up to the task.
Why are you here? Why are you here? It's so funny. Whenever he speaks, all I hear is Raven from Tales of Vesperia. Victory conditions have changed. Time to defeat Pollardo. Everybody here? Everybody is here. Alright, give me Shez. This should be a lot easier with Shez. Hey, guess what? Combo attack. Wasn't enough. Did a lot, though.
And after I sold them all those weapons, too.
God, you're such a piece of shit, Pollardo. I swear to God. You're like mustache twirly evil. Like, you're not even like a noble bandit. You're just kind of an asshole. Why am I frozen? Don't freeze me. That's mean. There we go. Got him. That was chaos. Most bandits are assholes. Most bandits have, like, justification for what they do, though. Very important to be a noble bandit. Yeah, but, like, if you're a bandit, you are stealing because you need to steal to live or to support your people or whatever. Pollardo's just a dick. Did S-rank it. That's great. That makes me happy. Good shit. Got a silver bow plus 9. Okay. That's 3 digits of damage. Alright. I'm happy about that. Especially because we still haven't upgraded the blacksmith enough to be able to forge silver weapons yet.
You're telling me. I could have done without that wretched merchant riling up what was left of Gaspar.
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna need hazard pay for that one. Remind me to send Dimitri an invoice later.
Don't trouble His Majesty with such things.
Easy there, friend. I'm just blowing off some steam. Don't go getting your honor in a twist.
Well, I am a knight after all. Though, after fighting those people from House Gaspar, I wonder if I'm even worthy of the station.
Our entire job is killing people. It's what we do from sunup to sundown.
Sure is.
You really think that line of work won't make you an enemy or 3?
Yes, you're right. And if I needed it, this was certainly a stark reminder. Lenato once told me to hold true to my beliefs. So, I'll keep trusting my own sense of justice and walk the path I've chosen. There's no turning back now.
Encourage him with a smile, of course.
There's the Ash I know and love.
Damn.
Thank you, friend. And thanks to you as well, Catherine.
No, fuck Catherine.
I could never abandon an ally in need. Besides, I owe it to Kristoff to keep you alive.
You owe it to Kristoff to not murder Kristoff. What's your connection to Lenato? I know who Kristoff is.
I probably should have asked before, but what kind of connection do you have with Lenato?
I'm responsible for the death of his
Yeah,
son, Kristoff, Ash's adoptive older brother. In response, Lenato pinned a baseless crime on me, making it impossible for me to ever return home. In a way, I suppose I should thank him. If not for that, I never would have taken up with Lady Rhea.
You really like Rhea, don't you? I actually respect that. And I don't respect much of anything.
I'd prefer if you respected Lady Rhea rather than me. She truly is wonderful.
This all sounds very complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. But you can't escape your past. No one can. You, Ash, Yuri, we all have our baggage.
I wish Yuri was more related to this story than just kind of being there for the along for the ride.
Good idea. The kingdom will need to decide how to deal with House Gaspar.
I hope they can find some measure of peace. Regardless, I intend to help them however I can.
Must you? Whenever you do your best, it tends to make additional work for the
Dude,
rest.
fuck off.
Seriously, Yuri, can't you just agree with me for
Ash
once?
is trying to be a good dude. You're out here being a troll.
What's wrong, Catherine?
No, nothing. Just thinking about the past is all.
That was less than satisfying. I'm not gonna lie about that. I was hoping that would be a little more insightful. But it is what it is. We have finished all the power logs for this chapter. I was surprised that there were even 2. Wasn't sure if we were gonna get the Lauren's Raff Ignatz one, considering we're not on Golden Wildfire, but I guess you just need to have the people.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any
So that's
army.
good. We don't have any facilities we can expand. I don't think there's any new supports other than these that I'm sitting on. We'll do these at the start of the next stream. So I think that's probably going to be enough for now. I have activity points, and the only thing left to do, I believe, is the chapter mission. I believe. Let me just double check the war map. I think we've covered everything else for this chapter.
Which battlefield?
So we are just... Yeah, we're just at the mission, which is a level 36 mission. Garrett territory. I'm assuming we're going to have to fight Duke Garrett. I'm assuming he's going to be just the faceless mook. After witnessing the cruelty and injustice left in the Imperial Army's wake, blah, 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 stop the Empire's misdeeds. Yeah. Alright. So, that's cool and all. So what I will do, off-screen, is I will continue my training. I got 5 training points. So I got plenty of training points. I'll see about possibly upgrading any of the facilities or whatever. I'll do that. Grind that shit out. I'll do chores. I'll do cooking. I don't think there's really any more cooking I need to do. What skills do I already have? Oh, I guess I could do, Awakening. I don't use Awakening, but I don't know. We'll see if it makes sense to do any cooking, or if it makes more sense to just do chores. I think we'll do that. Hit the shops. I'll do all the grindy shit off screen. All the stuff like getting people's motivation up and doing chores, getting supports. We got new supports to work on. I'll grind out some supports. Obviously, I won't show the supports, or I won't watch the supports until I'm streaming again, but I'll try to see if I can get some of them unlocked. If at all possible, I might go back and try to S-rank that Lauren Zignot's Raff one. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff I can do over the weekend to kind of grind stuff out. But one thing I really would like to do, actually, let me just double check the Facility Master. What will it take to upgrade the blacksmith again? Because I would really like to be able to... What is it? Is this repair? No, that's reforge. This is repair. I need 5 master smithing sets. Alright, I'm just gonna go get them. Let me just get them right now. And that way I can repair B-level weapons. Because that's gonna be important to do.
Supplies are the lifeblood.
I'm gonna want that. It's gonna be expensive. I already forget. Master smithing sets. Yeah. Okay. Yikes. 55 smithing stones. Whew.
Everything has its use.
That was a lot. But it's fine. Because we're going to be able to upgrade, repair, B-level weapons. So I have some B-level weapons. Rusted B-level weapons. Now I want to say B-level is silver, but it can also be brave weapons, I believe. So I might be able to get some brave weapons out of this, too. It's a silver sword. What's this? Silver axe. Okay, it's mostly silver. Maybe brave is A. Brave might be A. That's alright. We can get some silver stuff, so that's good. Yeah, so I'll do a bunch of shit off-screen. Do I have any more,
Hey there. Need something?
Yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough Umbral Steel. Yeah, so I still have Aravar, Lewin, Thunderbrand, and all this stuff to max out if I can. That's gonna be a lot. Hopefully at some point, I think I might be able to even exchange for Umbral Steel here. Can I?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
No, I can't. I'm just gonna have to get monsters, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this seems like a good spot to wrap things up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs, however you're watching, thank you very much Greatly appreciate it. So, today is, what, the 21st? Which means the next stream will be Monday, the 25th. Take care, ATD09. Thanks for coming by. The next stream will be Monday the 25th. That'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Time until about 9:30-ish. And the main thing to do, of course, is Chapter Battle. I will, in all likelihood, have spent all of my activity points in the meantime. Do that off screen so that you don't have to watch me grind that shit out. If we have other supports, I'll go ahead and show those as well. But then we'll do the chapter mission and jump into the next chapter. And that'll be really cool. I don't know who we're getting, if we're getting anybody in this chapter. We might. There might be somebody on the enemy map there. It's Garrett territory. It's possible Constance might be around here. Although I feel like we may actually go into Nouvelle territory later. I don't know, because we're like near it on the map. So it's possible we might see Constance in this map, which would be really cool. I'd like to scoop her up. But otherwise, we might have somebody to recruit. We might not. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll do the chapter mission, and then we'll start up a new chapter and do it all over again. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you then. Good night.